Hello, and welcome to another video with Academic Coaching for World Changers, where we are going to help you pass the NCE and just keep on watching. Today, I'm going to be talking about the group section. Okay, so just a little bit of an overview. Some things to be aware of in this section. And of course, I'm not going to cover everything, but it's just a nice little overview. And of course, if you want more information or you want another video or you want some individual sessions, let me know. So cohesion, group cohesion is huge and something to really be aware of with different types of groups. Group cohesion is that togetherness, that sense of belonging, connection, universality within a group. There's also going to be different roles of members and roles of leaders to be aware of in this section as well. Some theoretical approaches, they're going to be those same theories that we know and love in the counseling and helping relationship section that you can apply for individuals, but you just apply them for a group. So it's going to look very similar. The interventions are going to be able to be applied to groups just like they are with individuals, maybe a little bit different, but if you know them for an individual, you know them for a group. And then closed versus open group. So this is important to know as well. So closed group, that's going to be when there's no new members after that first session. So it's going to be the same members throughout the duration of the entire group. So they're going to get to know each other really well. There's going to be that group cohesion because they are learning about each other. They go through that conflict, they get over it, they work together. In open groups, there can be new members that come and go for every single group. There can still be some group cohesion, but it's probably not going to be as strong as a closed group. And then size, length, things like that. So maybe around like 6 to 8 individuals for an adult group for an hour, hour and a half. And then for children, I usually try and think of it as just cutting it in half for children. So less number of members and shorter amount of time. So we have some different types of groups. These are some of the types of groups that you could see. So you have counseling groups. So these are usually full functioning members. They might be trying to struggle with decision-making, situational problems. There's some exploration, growth oriented. With psychotherapy groups, these are going to be a little bit more intensive, maybe longer in duration. There's going to be some remediation skills, resources, reconstruction of some of their like personality, because there might be some more psychological problems. In personal growth groups, these are more focused on developmental issues, life transition, not as much attention to their personality traits. And then for self-help groups, these are going to be those types of groups like AA, NA, those 12-step types of groups, and they are not professionally led. Psychoeducation groups, these are when members have a theme, common issue, they're trying to build awareness and understanding through discussion and educational information about that specific issue. And then T groups or training groups, these are helping individuals develop skills to interact effectively and gain self-awareness about their behavior in a social context, so often found in business settings. So then we have the leadership styles. So first there's authoritarian or autocratic. These are going to be a lot more structured, direct. So you'll see these in types of groups where the leader is doing most of the talking, more of the work, and then kind of going down the scale, we have democratic, and these leaders are going to be more in between. So they're going to let the group members do some of the talking, some of the work, but they're going to be collaborating and doing it kind of on more of an even field. And then with laissez-faire, that's going to be the least amount of participation from the leader, more hands off, and the group members are going to do more of the work. So then we have the stages. So depending on who you ask, the stages might sound a little different. So I put them on a nice chart to be able to line them all up to see how they all are really talking about the same thing. So for instance, Corey is the only one with a pre-group. So this happens before that initial stage or forming or orientation stage. So that's with like screening, getting to know the group members before you start the group. And then forming, orientation, initial, that's the first couple sessions where the group's getting to know each other. And then there might be some anxiety, some of that storming, conflict, moving into transition. And then once we move through that, that's when there's that norming, cohesion, starting to work together, and also going into performing. And then the final stage, morning, termination or final stage. And then Corey also has a post group, so that might be like evaluations, follow up, things like that. And then Yalom also has these therapeutic factors to be aware of. So just familiarize yourself with these terms, what they mean. I talked about cohesion. So that's that feeling of trust, belonging, togetherness. So these are things that can come up in groups and just important to be familiar with what they mean and how it can look in types of groups. So let's practice with a couple questions. So what is an advantage of a closed group? A, members can join at any point. B, it allows for a promotion of more group cohesion. C, the leader is often democratic. Or D, it is shorter in length. Think about it for a second. B, it allows for promotion of more group cohesion. Remember, closed groups, same members for the whole duration of the group. So there's going to be more group cohesion that'll probably be happening than with an open group where members can come and go at any point. Another one. When there's a conflict within a group, this type of leader would take a hands-off approach and allow the members to handle it. We have A, diplomatic, B, democratic, C, authoritarian, or D, laissez-faire. D, laissez-faire. Remember, that's the one that is hands-off, not doing as much. Democratic's in the middle, and authoritarian is going to be more structured. Okay, so that was another video. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment for other videos that you want to see. Also check out our website down below if you want to book sessions, buy some group sessions as well, individual, whatever fits your schedule. You can also email me with any questions at coachdeniseacwc@gmail.com, but you are going to pass that exam.